COVID-19, Megathread, week of April 2nd April 8th. Ex-homeless redditors, what was the scariest thing that you ever saw on the streets? NSFW.
People who had been homeless way longer than me. Trust me. There is nothing scarier on the streets than the meth couple who this has been their day in and day out for 1000s of days.
I was just sleeping around where other guys in my city sleep, then just see some teens stabbing one of the homeless guys multiple times, ran away from there, never turned back.
Biggest thing, 5'3" plus 115 pound, was how often people try to abduct you. That and how often people try to serve you tempered food. The teenagers trying to get clout by assaulting/pranking you is another one.
What movie ending ruined the whole movie for you?
How it ends. It wasn't altogether a bad film, but that final scene sure made it one.
My sister's keeper. Especially since I read the book. I very nearly threw my remote at the TV. I was so fucking pissed. Downsizing. Great concept that could have been done without the forced love story.
Women of Reddit, what is something men do that they think is sexy/attractive but really isn't?
On dating websites, post photos of them posing with at least a scantily clad woman who worked at the tropical resort that the guy is staying at.
If you have to constantly tell people how big of a deal you are, you're not a big deal. Also, don't be a jerk to the staff.
This thread made me feel a lot better about myself.
A 16-year-old boy is about to lose his virginity and comes to you for tips. You're aware of a prophecy that the second time he sleeps with this girl, they will conceive a demon king that will exterminate all of humanity. What sex advice do you give him to save the world?
Always finish in her ear. On the off chance that she's into that, they aren't making a baby that way. When you go down on her, gag like her pussy stinks, bitches love that.
R/oddly specific. I shoot him in the face.
Pee in her. She won't do it another time. I tested it, it works.
Just say yes daddy sometimes, girls love it.
What is an instant turn-off in a relationship?
Refusal to admit they have done anything wrong. Never apologizing. Constantly positioning as the victim. Deluding themselves by twisting reality so they never have to honestly look at themselves.
Putting the other person down when they're interested in/excited about something.
Not letting the other speak, or generally not showing an interest in what the other person has to say.
Not sure what it's called, but intentionally causing a fight because they enjoy the making up period.
When you realize there would be no plans, unless you're the one to initiate them.
My ex always told me to not meet up with some of friends anymore. That's always a red flag. I didn't stop meeting my friends, but I stopped meeting her pretty soon.
Adults of Reddit, since you're older and no one asks you this anymore, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Stegosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Long neck. Ankylosaurus, hands down. Triceratops.
I'd probably have to say the Spinosaurus.
People who have worked as forensic photographers, what picture you took traumatized you for a long time? What TV series everyone loves but you think it sucks?
Grey's Anatomy. All my friends love that show. I think it's so bad and I love medical dramas. ER and House are two of my favorite TV series, but Grey's? Nah.
Any reality TV show.
Rick and Morty. Maybe I'm just too old to like it.
The Handmaid's Tale. I feel I should like dystopian. creepy and initially very interesting. Just can't seem to get into.
Big Bang Theory, even when it started it was okay at best, but it just really isn't funny.
I watched Seinfeld like everyone else for years, and one day it hit me, Jerry Seinfeld is the worst actor, surrounded by an amazing ensemble, and since then I just can't even watch it.
Women with talents for fingernails, why?
Unbedingt under I stand. I don't have them all the time, I use glue on nails, but when I do it's so I can pretend to be a Disney villain like Cruella de Vil or Maleficent. Makes me feel powerful, and I like the tip-tap of my fingernails on the table.
All the better to delicately extract the Pringles from the bottom of the can.
If I'm ever unarmed, I have a natural weapon attack that does 1d4 plus SCR mod damage.
Without my long nails I think my hands looked dwarf-like.
They go click click when I tap my fingernails against anything. To catch small prey like mice to eat. Edit, thanks for the silver friend.